Hello everybody and welcome back in the Loveland Event Center from Loveland, Colorado. The Colorado Eagles and the Toronto Marlies for the second and final time this year. Marlies taking down the Eagles in veteran uniforms last week, 4-1 in Toronto. So the Eagles look for revenge in their second and final meeting with Toronto. The last road game of the season for the Toronto Marlies before heading home to take on the Sens for 2 and the Thunderbirds for 1. Here in the corner, so a Scotiabank special when the Marlies return home against Belleville. Robertson up for Simmons. Simmons looks back, he has help. Here's Shaw looking to center that. Played it back in front and Marlies don't get a stick on that. Now hit here in the corner, that's Simmons on it. He'll drop back for help and Robertson. Liljegren to Ben. Firing and a glove save of Noonan. Good hot shot there, but it's stopped. Here's Shaw again in front of backhand. It's sent wide. Robertson on it in front. It's Simmons off the back of the goal. Has it again, now losing it. Hunt to Burke, and finally the Eagles will look to get it out and do. Blythe. On that wing, just past 5 gone here in the first. It's played ahead to Magna. Open ice and on Kjellgren. And he's stopped by Eric Kjellgren. Good save out of the gates. As the Eagles came screaming in on net. Marlies will go back to Joseph Wall for the playoffs. Here's Robertson on a broken stick. And he's stopped by a Noonan. In tight, not enough room to put it home. Hudon. Englund gave that away. The Marlies battling for it. Foudy ahead to Hudon. Here he comes on the right side to the net. He's stopped by Kjellgren. Marlies Jazowski for Joe Blandisi. Toronto coming off a 3-1 win in Tucson. This one bounces. Middleton. Hudon again. Jazowski on the broken stick. Stole it, but then lost it to the stick. Now they get it back again from the broken stick. Blandisi to the net. And stoppage of play as the Marlies had a good chance brewing. It's Jazowski again. That's back-to-back games. He's been down on the ice. And we'll head off again. Face-off coming. One back. Here's Jacobs. He'll look ahead. And here they come with speed on that right wing. Philip Kroll. To Steeves. Here's Alex Steeves ahead. Nifty handwork there, but loses it as it goes into the corner. Jacobs to Foudy. It's kept in by Toronto. McMahon to Steeves in shooting, and a save made by Noonan. He'll play that down to Middleton. Up on the wing, it finds Hallwell, keeping that in, winding up and shooting through traffic. That's blocked. Blandisi, Middleton's on it. Here's Colorado. Jacobs spinning with it to Magna. And the Marlies take it away. It's Philip Kroll keeping it in, winding up and shooting, and a blocker stop by Noonan. Kroll again. He'll shoot right on. Save made. McMahon to the point. Kroll looking, shooting again. That one easily to the crest of a Noonan, and he covers for Colorado. Under 4 to go here in the first period. The Eagles and the Marlies, second and final meetup this year. Toronto dominating in the shot count here in the first period. Ronwell back. Here's Ellickson. He'll put it on goal, and that is knocked aside by a Noonan. Dahlstrom, Petronero back. Another shot that's stopped through traffic. Loose puck, and now a fight in front of the Colorado net, and a penalty coming, I believe, against the Marlies. Petronero and Middleton are going to go back and forth here in Colorado. They don't like each other very much, and Petronero pounds them to the ice. So the face-off will come back, I believe, to the Toronto zone. We'll see. And yes, indeed, it will. The Colorado Eagles will go to a power play here with just over 3 to go in this first period. Shots are 10-2 Marlies. Here's Magna. A shot that didn't make its way to the net. Hit there in the corner, and it comes all the way back out. So the Eagles will reset again on this power play. Hunt to Englund ahead on the wing for Mayers. Here's Mayers. Chance shooting, and a save made there by Kjellgren. Corner board back. Englund looking. Here's a pass for Blythe. He'll spin and fire, and a save made again by Kjellgren, kicking that down. There's another rolling to the net. Kjellgren's there with the answer. Here's McMahon. He'll pick up and clear down the ice. Eagles back on it with Hunt. Hunt to the puck, taken there. Marlies have it. Drop pass finds Liljegren. Through his feet for McMahon. Back in front. There was a good pass, but it finds Colorado, and they look to get it out of their zone. In behind their goal now, ahead on the wing for Mayers with speed. Liljegren back. Liljegren to defend. Here's a look and a shot, and Kjellgren with the save. Hoffenmeyer there. It's cleared just out. We're scoreless through 1 tonight in Colorado. Good chances in that first period for both clubs. The shots are 10-6 Toronto after one. The hits are 6-5 Eagles after one. The hits 3-1, face-offs 3-1 Eagles. Power plays Colorado 0 for 1. Toronto hasn't had one. Scoreless through 20 here in Colorado. Welcome into the second period here from Loveland Event Center in Colorado. Eagles and the Marlies. Second and final meetup, the last road game of the year for Toronto. Here's Blythe to Burke. Moving in to the net. Drop pass to Hunt. He's in. Center that, and a save made by Shalgren. Ben is there off his stick. There's Shaw. He'll flip it out to center. Hunt back in, and it's offside. Taken down there. He lost his helmet. Well, now we'll reset as the faceoff comes just outside the Marley zone. One back by the Eagles. Englund, center to Mayers. Here's Robertson ahead for Shaw. Down the ice, racing after it and icing easily against Toronto. So the faceoff will come back into the Marley zone here. To the right side of Eric Shalgren. Here's the draw. And it is one back, controlled by Hunt. His shot, stopped by Shalgren, fighting that off. Burke in front, left alone. He stopped. Shalgren on it. Wilgren clears to Robertson. Here come the Marlies with it. They've been on their heels in this second period so far. Simmons trying to pass it ahead. Now gets that back and centered it in front of Burke. Blythe. Simmons trying to get it through Blythe. Now Burke. Ahead with speed. Here come the Eagles. Just about 5 gone in the second. Looking and shooting, and Shalgren upstairs. Got the glove on it. Shaw. Toronto red lining in. Goes all the way around. This finds Simmons to the net wing. Simmons a backhand save. Rebound shot to a Shaw. And a save again. That's turned over. Shaw to the net. Redirecting that. It didn't find its way back to Simmons. Shaw comes out of the zone and now fired back in. Now Englund picks it up on the giveaway. Englund on that right wing with speed to the net. Englund drop pass wide. A save by Shalgren. Robertson fans on the clear. Simmons is there. He'll chip it off the boards and back down into the Colorado ice. To it is Englund. Here come the Eagles. They'll look ahead. Pass for Megna. Now Blythe, and here comes Colorado. Lilgren trying to get back. There's a shot and a save by Shalgren. McMahon. Blandisi off the boards and back into the Colorado zone. We're more than halfway scoreless here from Colorado. That's way down the ice. Knocked down by Lilgren. To Blandisi. Middle ice for McMahon. Back to Blandisi. His pass in front. Steve scores! What a pass and what a finish. Alex Steves opens the scoring for the Marlies. Just past the halfway mark of this one. 11:41 of the period. A three-way passing play. The best tic-tac-toe you can get. And then a beautiful finish on the backhand to forehand for Steves. 1-0 Toronto. Face-off back to center here. 8:19 to go in the period. Draw one back by Jacobs. He'll play for Foodie. In he comes on that left wing with speed to the net. Foodie! Stopped by Shalgren. Eagles have it again. Back to the point for Hudon. Middleton. Jacobs in for Hudon. Kick save. They score! Puck came bouncing right back out. And the game is tied. It's going to be Jason Megna's goal. So the Eagles will take that one and get it even here. Just minutes after Steves gets a goal, rebound in front by Shalgren, and the Eagles clean it up to tie the game. Here's Megna on the steal. He'll move in, just tie the game. To the net, Megna! And a good glove stop, Eric Shalgren. Crawl to Steves. Here comes Toronto. Alex Steves lining up, shooting through traffic. That's blocked. McMahon was there. The rebound didn't find his stick. Back out for Megna. Under 5 to go here, second period. Knocked down by Blandisi. For Hallwell. Back into the zone it goes. It ricocheted off the netminder and played ahead to Jacobs. Here's Megna. Left wing, Crawl taking it away from him. Hallwell up for Johnstone, and he'll just fire it in, and around it goes. Hoffenmeyer was there. Jacobs back on it. Foodie. And the Eagles, trying to get out of their zone here, will do so. Hudon lost it to Noel Hoffenmeyer. Redlining in. Round it goes Petronero. Back in front, Hoffenmeyer. Here's Petronero. Backhand. Saving tight. And now Jacobs. And out. Seconds running down here in the second period. 1-1 from Colorado. Johnstone back. Here's Matt Hellickson. Looking in. No lane. Petronero. One last chance. The period comes to an end. 1-1 through 40 tonight in Colorado. Shots to go in the hockey game are 15 aside. It's 1-1 after 2. The hits are 8-7 Colorado. Face off 7-2 Colorado. Power plays Eagles 0 for 1. Toronto hasn't had one. Welcome into the third period here of the night. The final road game of the year for the Toronto Marlies. 1-1 into the third is where it stands. Here's Hunt. Gave that away to Robertson. Just started the period. Here's Blythe with a shot. And Shalgren with the answer just 41 seconds into the third. Makes a stop and holds on for a face-off. Toronto Marlies trying to get their edges back. The last few games have been very tight and messy. Last game smelt like a loss as well, and then they somehow came out of the dust and got 2 goals in a row to force an empty net for a 3-1 win in Tucson. Fired in here, Marlies looking for it. Ben, there's Logan Shaw to the puck, wrap around, backhand, scores! Logan Shaw, the captain, with a beautiful wraparound backhand. It beats the netminder and gives Toronto the lead back. Just a minute 57 into the third. He got the winning goal in Tucson as well. A chance for this to be the winner tonight as well. The captain red hot right now. Here's the face-off to center, won by Robertson. The pass ahead. That one gets in the zone where Blythe is to it. Shots here in the third, 1 apiece, but the Marlies have the goal. The Eagles do not. Here's Mayers to Burke. Taken by that collision of Ben. Liljegren to Nick Robertson. Back into the Colorado ice. Round it goes for Wayne Simmons. To the front for Shaw. Back to the point, his pass, Ben, in front, Simmons, and the backhand not through any traffic there. Burkett's kept in. Simmons in the corner with it. Battles and now kicks it around for Logan Shaw. Shaw with a wrap. He'll drop back for Ben. To the point for Liljegren. Corner for Simmons, back to Liljegren. That goes off his skate, Simmons keeps it in. He'll weave around to the net! And that one forehand move, it just sent wide. Threw it back on goal and went off the side of the net. Simmons centers it again. Off the stick now. Ben jumps in. He shoots and a save by Noonan. Playing that down to Englund. Wide. And out of the zone. Back to the Toronto ice it goes. Just about halfway through the third. The Marlies 2. The Eagles 1. Here's the pass to Simmons. He'll fire it around and in. Round it goes for McMahon to the net. A backhand. Then it's stopped by Noonan. Robertson to the point. Here's Mac Hallwell moving in. He shoots. There's another save of Noonan. Back to the point, Mayers. Marlies have the momentum now that they've taken the lead. Eagles trying to get it out of the zone. Pass to Hudon. He has an opening to get it out and does. Megna with speed down that left side. 8 minutes to go. Here's Megna. Close back. Here's Englund, a shot and a save by Shalgren. Brawl falling down. Hallwell. McMahon. Robertson and in on net. Here's Hunt to Hudon. Taken by a collision there. Out of the zone it comes Foodie. He'll just clear it back in the Toronto ice. 6 to go here in the third. Toronto a 2-1 lead. Logan Shaw with a wraparound beauty. Here's Steves to Blandisi. Can't hold on to the puck that long. He lost it, but it's played back. Hallwell faking no shot. He held on too long. Now Blandisi shoots. Good traffic in front. A good block. That rolls back to a Noonan and now Y. Marley's cycle game. Here's McMahon. McMahon behind. That one played around Blandisi. It finds Hallwell. Hallwell back for Blandisi and behind. There's a pass and where to go? Somewhere off the side of the net. Too much passing. The Marlies lose it. Here come the Eagles. 2 minutes to play. Hit there. And that's going to be a penalty against Toronto. A 5-minute minor. With just a minute 49 to go in regulation time, the Eagles have a huge power play down by 1. Here's the face-off to the right side of the net. One back controlled. Here's Blythe. Centers. Save. Shalgren. Wayne Simmons. Petronero back ahead. That missed Simmons. Trying to poke it through the middle of the ice. The Marlies short for 5 minutes. Up by a goal. Here's Liljegren. He'll look back. He has help in Simmons. His shot. Fired just high. Now Middleton. Taken down. And that'll be trouble. Blythe with it to Burke. Burke moving in to Blythe. And a great save made by Shalgren. Down to 50 seconds left. A 5-on-3 for the Eagles. 2-1 Toronto edging Colorado. And the Eagles have a chance to pull the goaltender to make it 6-on-3. Here's the draw. Won by Blandisi. Dahlstrom will clear. And that goes all the way down the ice. Picked up by Hunt. He has possession. Up for Bucage. Ahead to Magna. Empty net now for the Eagles. 6-on-3. Hunt in front. Here's Hudon centering. Magna in front. There's a shot that's stopped by Shalgren. Dahlstrom not out, kept in. There's a pass. Stopped again. Loose puck and Shulgren got across. Landisi 6-on-3 for the Eagles. It's down to the wire now. Bukage can't get it on goal. There's Dahlstrom fanned on the clear. It goes to the corner. Dahlstrom battles for it. Toronto trying to kill the clock here. It's flipped around to Hellickson. He'll clear down the ice. And now racing after it with 10 seconds left. The Eagles on it. Englund to Scott through the middle. Here they come. 3-on-1. Here's the pass. Magna! Great save, Shulgren. Back in front. Another. And the Marlies hold on. Eric Shulgren with a series of saves at the end. He contains the win for Toronto. 2-1 over the Eagles to take the season set. They sweep the Eagles 4-1 and 2-1 and will head home for the last 3 games of the year. Marlies will take on Belleville for the next 2. They'll finish the season against Springfield in a Christmas affair. Your final score tonight from Colorado, the Marlies 2, the Eagles 1.